was what we heard on radio.
Exactly. So I'm a little bit concerned about how this whole situation happened. So how it developed, because so from what I heard on the radio was that Hastings pulled over Jamal for a traffic stop, and then I believe Renee called out over radio specifically that Jamal has a warrant for shooting cops.
Got it.
I don't know.
Okay.
There isn't
Oh
really
yeah,
like,
I didn't have
yeah,
that context.
yeah, there's not really, I don't know. I mean, what is above that?
Right,
Terrorism?
right.
When it,
I mean
so
that should not be taken lightly at all.
yes. Also, so obviously I attach to this. I drive up, and the situation is I see them all standing there, a bunch of besties and cops, like they're like having a picnic or something, a barbecue, and then Hastings gets shot. And I feel this is, obviously I'm talking to you because you're, PCSO, Jim
Mm-hmm.
Hastings is PCSO.
Right.
Theoretically, it was during shift 3, but he is out of shift. So that's the reason, I'm talking to you directly about this, and not, I don't know, Davenport or something. Um, yeah, I find this whole situation was obvious. It could have been avoided if if Hastings had taken that more seriously. Also, the location is very concerning because it was literally in the middle of the heart of the besties block, in front of the Lucky Plucker.
Sorry, I'm just writing this
And
down.
yeah, I don't know, pulling over a bestie who has an active warrant for shooting cops in front of, in the middle of, in the middle of the besties block, that, yeah, that it doesn't seem like
Yeah,
a good judgment.
definitely problematic. I will say. Um, how many? So you arrived as backup, correct?
Correct.
But it was backup to the
38.
call over radio.
Yeah.
So just the 78. So you weren't present at the very beginning.
No, I go to the 38. So
Oh,
I was
to the
pulling to
38.
traffic
Okay,
stop.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So you do have that context. And so just to verify, Jamal was identified as having been there at the very beginning.
Yes, he specifically said he pulled over Jamal.
Got it. All right, give
Obviously,
me one
we don't
second.
always have all the warrants in our heads. So, but Maeve at this point definitely, after he called that out, Maeve called. I don't know, was it Maeve or Renee? I never able to distinguish these two. Uh, said on the radio that Jamal was had an active warrant for shooting cops.
Got it. If you had to estimate how many individuals there were on scene and how many officers, what would be your best guess?
I believe there were like 3, 4 officers and like 4 besties, 4, 6. I know it was a very chaotic scene.
How many besties, roughly?
Uh, 6 maybe.
The range would be 4 to 6, roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. All right.
I
Listen,
said
I'll take
they
care of
were like
this.
in a big plug together, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. I mean, yeah, I definitely take issue because one thing in shift 3 that we always have to take into account is we pretty much you can come in Davenport, it's fine. Actually, this is locked open, just a second.
Oh, sorry, it looks close.
Yeah, no, you're good. One thing that we sort of pride ourselves on in shift 3 is picking and choosing our battles. And while they weren't necessarily aggressive there, I mean, they were on the basis that they chopped Hastings, right? Like that's problematic, or not Hastings. Sorry. Wait, was it Hastings? Who got ran over right after? Who got chopped? Who got ran over?
Yeah, Hastings was. It was Hastings, right?
Hastings, yeah, but then someone got ran over because there's another 13. No. Obadiah. Obadiah. Oh, let me just take a look. Okay, so Obadiah is the one that got chopped. Hastings the one that got ran over.
Oh, okay.
I
So
believe. I
messed it up,
believe. I
yeah.
believe. I could be wrong, but I was told that someone got chopped, then somebody got ran over on accident.
Yeah, that's exactly how it went.
I mean, I'm a firm belief that like this was a battle that didn't need to be picked specifically there. But you're not wrong. Realistically, we probably shouldn't have been in Little Seoul with 3 to 4 officers when they have 4 to 6. And it's also an individual with the violent OIS warrant. That doesn't seem like an appropriate time to execute that. I didn't have the context of Jamal being wanted for OIS. I mean, while I was aggressive, I wasn't nearly as aggressive as I could have been because nothing was called out regarding like firearm use or anything like that. I just know that the 13 stemmed from somebody being chopped and then somebody being ran over during an active. But just to verify, to make sure I have everything right, it was Hastings that pulled over Jamal, and then Hastings who identified Jamal and specifically called out that he had a warrant. Or was it Renee that called out, you said?
Yeah, it was called on radio. Yeah, I believe it was Rene.
Got it. Okay.
It was a female officer. It was Maeve or Rene. I never upon distinguishing these two.
Got it. I mean, it's kind of a tricky situation because once you have them, it's like it's awkward to pull off, but also like, listen, it happens to me all the time. I just pretend I have another call to fucking respond to.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight up, because I'm not putting my life in danger in a situation that we are overwhelmingly likely to be harmed at with no ability to like not necessarily come out on top, but like the likelihood of us coming out on top in a situation like that is slim. Very slim. But I will have a conversation with Hastings regarding the situation. Where is Obadiah in all of this? Do you have that context by chance? 'Cause he's on duty, so I can ask him. But
Oh, that's it. There was just like I know. I guess like four besties, 3 cops there. I was. I barely had a chance to basically put myself into the back of the 38, and then then it happened.
got it. And so it was Hastings, Obadiah, Betty, I believe, was there because I believe Betty was the one who called it out over radio. Am I wrong in saying that?
Got out what on radio.
Wasn't Betty the one who mentioned him being chopped?
I don't remember that.
Okay, I'll call Betty just to verify. But I definitely will have the conversation with Hastings regardless. Obadiah as well, because we need to be very mindful of the fights that we're picking and choosing. Because people can argue that we need to be consistent no matter what, but that's just simply not the case, right? It's different if we have 12 officers on duty versus 3, right? Executing an arrest warrant when we have 3 officers on duty and the besties have 5 individuals ready to start blasting, not ideal. If we have 12 officers, whole different story. You can start throwing your weight around, but when you don't have that weight to throw around, it's a bad idea. Yeah, I'll make sure this is addressed for sure.
Okay. Yeah. So but Jamal is no longer in cuffs because we just had this hostage situation at Senior Bonds. Which was a little bit weird because it was me and another officer responding, and then Jenkins said he will not get involved. He cannot get involved in this. I assume because he thinks he cannot get involved because he was shot down earlier.
That's probably like an over safe bet. How long ago did this happen?
I mean, between Jamal escaping and that, probably like 30 minutes.
Um, I think he's being overly safe there, because he did go down, and it is generally the same scenario. But like, if he had rolled up, it's sort of a, he wasn't he
Yeah.
wasn't immediately going. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him on that. But it probably wouldn't have been the biggest deal in the world if he had. But again, I would never call someone out on just trying to be mindful of, a scenario in which they had gone down. Yeah, that's a non-issue
that's
for
not a
me
big issue.
personally. Yeah,
It's not a big. Wouldn't have even brought it up if it wouldn't
yeah.
have led directly into this conversation.
Looks like I have a to-do list. I need to speak to Betty, Obadiah, and Hastings. Obadiah and Hastings. All right, got it. Victor, was there anything else?
No.
All right, if that's the case, I will get this sorted.
Okay.
I'll give you. Do you want a TLDR?
Close to us, not to me.
TLDR. Or
For what Victor had brought up.
oh, sure.
So the situation where someone got chopped and someone hit by a car, he said, from what he heard on radio, Hastings pulled over Jamal for a traffic stop. Then another officer, he believes it was Renee, but he's not certain, called out over radio that Jamal had a warrant, like an OIS warrant. So he attached, and then he said he saw them all standing there, there being a bunch of besties and cops, and it was like they were having a picnic or a barbecue. So like there wasn't like a level of seriousness involved. And he said that he finds that like the whole situation could have been avoided if Hastings took it more seriously. And that the location was concerning because it was in front of like, it was the heart of the besties block, right in front of the Lucky Plucker, which I mean, obviously I do agree with. But it's the thing for me here is like, it's a matter of perspective. If someone was originally, if Hastings was originally pulling over Jamal without the context that he had an OIS warrant, treating it in a friendly manner, not the biggest deal in the world, but also like, if we don't have the units available to deal with that, that is just a matter of like backing out. Unless you have rapport with the individuals, like one day we can be like good friends with Jamal. The next he's on like, fuck you, cops energy, So it's all about gauging
by the hour.
Oh yeah, 100%. So it's all about gauging the situation, but also if Hastings and stuff were already out of the vehicle and conversing with, besties and stuff, anytime I pull someone over in Little Seoul, all the besties like show up and start, shit talking their friends. And so it's not the biggest deal in the world, but Victor's not wrong. Like we definitely need to treat situations like that with a level of seriousness. But it comes down to whether or not they knew. If they didn't, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Do I look at warrants every single fucking day? No, straight up. I don't. So I can understand, especially when we have so much going on. But I'm gonna speak to Betty, Obadiah, and Hastings and get a better understanding of what was going on.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been Renee because Renee went off duty like 4 hours ago or something.
I want to say it was Betty. Betty was definitely on scene, and Betty is riding with Hastings.
Probably was, yeah.
So I'm going to assume her. Pretty sure she was also the one who called out on radio that he got chopped.
Yep.
All right, what's up? What you got for me?
I was just gonna, with what we spoke about before, did you manage to speak to Peters or anything? Notice he's on duty.
Regarding which portion? Sorry, there's a million things discussed today. The funeral stuff.
Yeah.
He is not a fan. At all. He does not believe, given the circumstances and the additional context, that there should be any official funeral, like PD funeral to be specific, and that if officers want to go, that they should likely do it off duty. So I believe he said he he doesn't run into Maple typically, but I believe he said he would get Mateo to deal with it. But also, he took the
Okay.
weekend off. I took the weekend off. Turner took the weekend off? Question mark. So like,
Yeah.
there's a bad time to take a weekend off. It seems.
Yeah. It's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was just curious because I was going to bring it up. Want to bring it up to one of them because
they'd obviously have the determining decision, but yeah.
I had a pretty lengthy talk with Remy regarding it, and apparently there's a lot of people that are in this that feel the same way. There's only a select few that don't. That's within Shift 3 itself.
Yeah. Again, we aren't going to stop anyone. If Maple wants to do this on his own accord, by all means. The issue stems from the whole recognizing the work he's put in. It's like, while that is great, are we recognizing the shotgun he stole and attempted to kill people with, or did kill someone with? Like, that's the problem. So I'm also kind of conflicted because Peter said no one should be there in uniform. I do think there should be some police presence as a preventative thing, especially with like, because the Autumn situation ropes into this, correct?
Yeah, I have a lot more context on everything now too. I spoke at length with Remy regarding it. So
My thing was like, with Autumn currently suspended and potentially looking to do something, I do think there should be some police presence, but not like actively in the funeral. Like, just in the area in the event where something happens. Like, our presence be known, but not,
yeah, I
we're
think
not
that's what I
sitting there
might do.
doing some kind of salute and send off and, final 42. You know what I mean? I'm content with doing that. Um, Even if, again, Maple does this entirely off duty, people, if they want to show up, they can. Uh, I
Well,
love
I
Maple,
honestly don't
but
think it should be done in behalf of LSPD.
oh, I agree. I 100% agree. That's what I'm. Unfortunately, it's hard to sort of differentiate the clarification that I'm trying to make here. And that when
Yeah,
I say if Maple wants to do it, I mean like as a friend to Brixton, not as
yes.
his boss.
Yeah.
And with him being off duty and stuff, like everyone showing up being off duty, again, with the exception of, we understand that it's going to be a public sort of event. There's going to be a lot of people showing up, a lot of people who probably are going to either hold grudges or dislike his family or his friends, just to prevent something from happening. That's
Yeah.
my take.
Yep.
So what is the additional context with Hope?
So essentially, while everyone was still saying their goodbyes to him at the hospital, apparently Remy was the one that responded to a note being left up at the lighthouse. She didn't go into detail of what was in the note, but essentially, from what I can gather, she's looking to take down the cops that shot him.
Wonderful.
By any means necessary. So,
Do we
yeah,
have if she's suspended, do you know if we've recovered her weapons?
that I don't know. There's nothing saying that weapons were recovered. It just literally says that she's been suspended.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to
And
fucking subpoena armory records to see if she has weapons that she shouldn't.
apparently, Radic was taking care of it, but
Is there any subpoenas written for armory records or anything?
no, not that I saw.
Uh I don't like this. Because if Brixton did it, specifically regarding. Wait, hold on. I don't need. Oh my god, I have an easier way. PD Armory purchases show up in accounts, right?
Yes.
While they don't say the specific thing purchased, we can probably get a general idea. They're judge available. Okay, I'm going to label this semi-urgent. I am going to throw out a FOIA for both accounts for the past 30 days. Let me look at a prior FOIA, actually. Hold on. Bank transactions.
I know. I was told if you reach out to Falconer, he around this time of day, he's able to come in if anything's needed. So, he only lives in Toledo, so it's not too far.
Yeah, I may definitely do that.
'Cause essentially, it's 12 hours to organise it, or 14 hours or something. Actually, more than that, 15.
Well, I just want to make sure that all of her weapons are accounted for. Alternatively, if she has even purchased a shotgun, that is no bueno.
Yeah. Well, from Remy didn't know, but from the context I got from the phone call I was listening to in the Halley, keys were being removed, but there's
It doesn't
no
matter
command
if it was
report or
already
anything, so I'm
purchased.
guessing it's going to be a high command report.
Oh
Which
gosh.
obviously I can't see that. So
Right. Okay. Let me see. How are the sales labeled? Which county is this?
but I don't think Radic is the guy to be looking to look at that.
Oh, do they ride with each other?
They have had. You remember Espinosa was seeing her for a while?
Yes.
Well, I think she's like a shared vehicle. Everyone sort of rides
Oh,
it.
jeez.
So, from what I'm gathering of just remarks that people have made, is she's been with Radic, she's been with Keys, she's with some other guy, and obviously she was with Espinosa. But this was all going on at the same time. So
I need to figure out what our transactions come up as. I'm gonna go buy something from the armory and then go to the bank.
I believe it
And
says store purchase.
oh, is it just
'Cause I know when
store?
I buy, I know when I buy repair kits, which I just bought repair kits, I could literally just check. There's an ATM. Can you see things on the ATM?
I think you can see most recent transaction. I think I'm not 100%
Yeah,
certain.
because it'd be my last. There's
Okay.
one in
Sorry.
Turner's office.
Because if I don't have to specifically get armory stuff because there's no oh, I don't know why I locked that. Because there's no transaction at all. Like that's ideal.
Yeah.
But like also hypothetical. What if he bought multiple?
True. You would never know.
Maybe it is just
Is it GM?
Betty, I'll call you back. I'm tied up in something at the moment.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, bye.
Store purchase. Just comes up store purchase, and the type is purchase.
Fuck.
And it has the tax for the store purchase. So essentially, all you need to do is look for
The total amount. The thing is, it's going to be off by some amount. Okay, I'm just going to subpoena purchase records from the armory. And I'm sure someone has done this before.
Would that cover all armories, like
Um,
PCSO armory and
I would specifically label both within the subpoena. Let's see, armory. Do this.
actually, I wonder if fuel comes up as a store purchase as well, because that could throw things off as well.
Every subpoena is a fucking
Oh
phone
no, because
subpoena.
it doesn't. Fuel purchase comes up as a fuel purchase.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
only armory stuff says store purchase.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of like I don't know the combination of like ammo, mags, you know, stuff like that in addition to the gun. So I'd rather just figure out exactly what was fucking taken.
See, he's TRT, so he'd have access to that. Aren't TRT allowed to use them?
I'm referencing the announcement. There we go. Are not to be purchased unless you are High Command, Romello, Porter, or Opal Price. Purchase any of these for any reason at all will result in your immediate removal of the PD. I was cleared to carry one, so I am going to buy one, but give me a second. I'm going to see if judges are available because this is going to sort of be time sensitive. Do 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 do. All right.
I don't think his weapon registry's been updated for a long time because it still says that he has a Glock 17.
Ooh.
Which I highly doubt you'd use a Glock when you've got the opportunity to use a heavy, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Check the edit history. Make sure that wasn't changed.
Friday, 23rd of May. It's the last time you put an entry in there. Previous to that was 10th of March.
Do 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 do. Archa, I'm looking for something else. Also looking at the MDT on the external one. It's not having that same problem for me. All right, I'm likely going to likely just going to subpoena purchase records from the armory and go from there.
Yep.
Do 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 do. But yeah, as soon as I get that information, I will let you know. Surely there's been an instance of this information being subpoenaed before, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
I would think there would be. Well, maybe not. I don't know whether there's ever been anything like this.
Huh. Do 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 do.
Also, just so you're aware of it, when I was talking to Remy, apparently, what's the guy's name? Check. 213 is his call sign.
Zachary Harris.
Yes. Remy was saying she had an interview today with Aaron Carter and B. Gray regarding all the Brixton stuff and that, because she was pretty closely involved in it.
Right.
She was the last person to see Brixton's girlfriend before she was murdered the day before. So they wanted to, I think Odette and her had, when I see their phone subpoenas in there and that, where they told them they can go through their phones or whatever, they didn't really need to subpoena it. Apparently, Romy was standing in a circle of people out here in the break room or whatever, the kitchen as you walk in, and Zachary Harris guy walked up and said, "Oh my God, your phone is so sus, your messages and this, that, and the other," like in front of a bunch of people. Which I asked her, "Is he like a part of the investigation deal or whatever, the CID?" And she said no, but he was involved in helping with some stuff. So she wasn't real happy that she was getting called out like that in front of a bunch of people. She
Right.
said, "Well, I literally just got out of a couple of hour, not interrogation, but interview or whatever. Where nothing like that was ever mentioned to me, and I did offer my phone if they wanted to see my phone. They're more than welcome to go through it, because she had nothing to hide."
Right.
So she was a little bit annoyed and frustrated that that was said in front of a bunch of people, because it kind of makes, luckily it was Fisher and Madeline and someone else. They're not going to judge, but should have. It's not something people should be saying anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not relevant to anyone there.
Yeah, she's going to talk to Aaron Carter. I said your best bet is to talk to Aaron Carter, because she messaged me
Well, hold
wondering if
on.
she should be on duty.
What perspective did he have? Because
I'm guessing when she allowed them to go through the phone, he went through and checked it or something, which I don't think he should be doing that.
okay,
He's
so
not part.
here's some additional context. It seems as though Harris was the one who filed for the subpoena for Brixton. Or at least it's under his name, the subpoena, like the report. Brixton, I don't know if it's Sane. In addition to, oh, those were it. So he would have the perspective of those individuals' phones. Maybe it was text with Brixton. It's the only thing I can think of.
Possibly, yeah, it could be.
I don't know. I do not know.
But I figured I would pass it along, because I'm going to get off duty here in a little bit. So
No, you're good. You're good.
I know she is going to speak to Aaron when she sees her next, because I said that's probably your best bet, because if it's something that he's seen through like an investigation or something, it's not something you should be bringing up in front of people, you know,
Right, 100%. It's entirely inappropriate.
regardless of whether they are sus or they're not sus. You just shouldn't mention it whatsoever. It should be
Yep. I'm gonna
behind
be real,
closed doors.
Davenport. It's kind of a personal ick of mine, for starters, to even go through someone's phone. Like, I never want to see personal messages amongst people, because like you view it from the perspective of someone who has no context of someone's relationship,
Yes.
which really bothers me because people are gonna take whatever is being written at face value, and we all know context and in general demeanor is lost in text.
Yeah.
So,
And people, if you look for people looking for something, they always look for the worst of it.
oh,
Like
100%.
everything's taken in the worst perspective possible.
Yep, 100%.
There's something that could be just a joke between friends ends up being, oh my god, you know, like, why did they say this?
100%. All right, I'm gonna write up the subpoena and I'll get someone to look at it. Do you know when all of this started? When was the first death or murder? It doesn't matter. I'll request.
It was literally the day before.
I'm gonna
he's-
request from the release of or the shipment of shotguns for armory stuff, or maybe a day before, just in case. So it'll be fine. That was 12 days ago, so the 14th. I'll request from the 13th.
So if you look, you can look through the autopsies. 22nd of the 8th is when the autopsy was done on Sunny, or whatever her name is, which is Brixton's girlfriend.
Yep. I'm sorry. What was that date again?
The 22nd of this month. So
Okay,
literally
perfect.
4 days ago, 3 days ago.
Got it. I'm going to write this up.
Which all the time of death and all that sort of stuff's in the autopsy. So she suffered a short range shotgun wound to the chest as well.
ooh.
There's no. I wonder if there's actually evidence anywhere for that. Would have to be a report somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna have to go to the armory and get the names of specific things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go do that. If you need me for anything, let me know.
No problem. We'll do. No worries. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to get off duty anyway, but yeah, vice versa. If anything comes up, I'm more than happy to come around and.
All right, sounds
sort
good.
something out.
Appreciate you, Davenport.
All right. Thank you, man. There's food here if you want any. I just put the stuff that I'm not eating in there.
All right. What a day. Um. Both shotguns. Breacher. PD. SMGs. um. However, on reports, incidents, August 23rd, 2025. Okay. Good there. Just want to make sure it wasn't on 22nd. Found on uh, let's see. PD received shipments of both shotguns, which is the Breacher and SMGs. Terms have only been permitted for High Command alongside select members of the PD. On August 23rd, 2025, a Breacher was found on Lewis Brixton shortly after his resignation from the police department. Firearm was utilized. Oh gosh.
My God.
What's the context? I'm on Freak.
Jamal, I think, in cuffs. Potentially class 2s, but unconfirmed. I think I heard one, but I really don't know.
The car's gone.
Have they left?
It looks like it's gone.
I think everyone but us three is down.
Yeah, it's gone. There are still vehicles circling though. I don't think it's over.
See anybody across the roof?
Got at least 2 people coming down to help.
Copy that. I'm trying to clear rooftops on the southern side. I haven't seen anything to the north yet. There's definitely a couple of people still around. Don't know if they're involved in the cars that are circling. I've seen a couple of Ferrars, and that's pretty much it so far.
In that prior, there were 2 Ferrars with besties.
Okay, what's your position, Opal?
I was on the roof with you. I'm climbing back down and going to the north. There's I think, an officer down.
Break, there's a white Aurora in the south alleyway behind us, King.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Lucky's Ferrari was white, if I recall correctly.
Where the hell is he? I see the Ferrari. Well, they said it was to the north.
Oh, I see the car too. I see the car too.
I don't see. Where the fuck is he? Maybe he jumped. Maybe he was on this rooftop. I'm just gonna check for casings. Maybe he's on this rooftop, jumped down and got into a different car.
Unless he's in the trunk, the car is clear.
Oh, check the trunk. That's scary.
In the lower one. Okay.
Car is locked.
All right, 390 is west on Haywick.
The little garage under you is cook boys off.
I don't see any casings anywhere.
I did just have a speeding white progress southbound Las Lagunas, unsure if related.
There was a call out for somebody inside the building as well, so we need to clear that. Inside the clothing store, I mean.
I believe he was in the blue car, so possible that he took off with that blue car.
Oh, yeah, I got
I'll go
casings on the
clear, I'll
rooftop
clear.
just above where Victor went down, so he shot from here, for sure. Pick it up, yeah, I'm gonna clear this thing first. Yeah, the way that it was a silencer that shot at Victor first, then it sounded automatic. I didn't see it, so I don't want to grab my class 2 yet.
I have my class 2 out. I'm gonna clear the clothing store.
I'm at the entrance.
I'll head with you.
You're already in.
Step behind the counter clear.
Okay, 390 will remain outside. Opal, where was that Ferrari that you saw?
This is in the alleyway to the south of the clothing store. It's code 4 though. It's all locked. There's also casings inside the clothing store.
Were either of y'all on roofs at all?
Not to shoot, no.
Okay, so where that Ferrari is, I'm pretty sure there's rooftop access to those properties.
Yeah, King cleared that. He found casings up
Oh,
there.
A-firm, okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in this area.
Any
oh
movement
my
off of
God.
power.
I mean, even pushing further west towards like the barber shop, I'm not seeing any vehicles parked at the back. We don't have EMS available, so we are going to have to transport.
We got 4 alphas at GX. Can someone double check dispatch, make sure we got everyone?
I will.
The 413 alphas are going to be Cassidy, Schmidt, Wolf, and Hastings.
Okay, we're missing 1. That's 5.
Check for S. I don't
Oh.
see anybody outstanding.
Wolf is in the Premier behind me, I believe.
No, I grabbed her.
A-firm.
Someone else in
Does
there?
anyone have Victor?
Now we have Victor.
Victor's sorted.
Cassidy?
Yep.
Yeah, I grabbed
Four.
her.
And
Yeah.
Hastings. Hastings,
All
down.
4 are already down here, right?
okay, all right. Then we are
Okay, count
here.
them. Not bad.
380 and 396 are clearing the rooftops are off license. Seems to be code 4 up here, so we should be fine for now.
Grime van, gonna need you to
Fully off,
leave.
there's cars out the road, so traffic should be moving again.
I was just gonna wait for you to finish.
I'll get the
Hey,
one up.
unfortunately, there's an active shooting, so I don't want you to get caught up in anything. We should only need like 5-10 minutes. We'll be out of your way, hopefully. Thank you. All right, the Grime van's been instructed to leave. They're heading west on Haywick. Alright, the Grime van is repositioned to the west by the barber shop. I think that's far enough. to not be too much of a concern.
Sorry.
Who's currently doubled up? Can I get you to take this penumbra off of Alta? It's on the west side of the alleyway that leads east to the alley behind the clothing store.
I'll come get it.
Stay firm. I'm not sure if there's any other abandoned vehicles or if they're all consolidated by the clothing store. 606, if we can get you over to Haywick by the clothing store by the pink cage. We have 413 alphas. It seems to be code 4 as of now. From my understanding, this was a situation involving besties. We haven't seen any activity in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, it looked like Vidal, who Jim was negotiating, well, not really negotiating with, but trying to get to surrender, and he was using his radio the whole time. The guy in the car sounded like Jamal, but looks like an alien, so tough on that.
I was expecting to get on evidence.
I've never seen an alien not be Jamal.
I'm gonna get on the rooftop above and get the picture of the casing that was used to shoot Victor and many others, it looks like. Yeah, now I know why there were no comms. I think everyone just got dropped.
Can't do it.
You can't do it? Wait, hold on. Opal, is this your penumbra in the alley off of... Oh, sorry. We're trying to move it. I didn't realize that was yours.
Yeah, sorry. I left it there.
That's cool and nasty.
I didn't know where they were, so I just kind of...
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Then it looks like all of the vehicles are here, so we should be good.
Yeah, I'm staying on scene, so I'll make sure that they're all collected before anyone goes anywhere.
A firm.
I feel that. 60623 to the Howard clothing.
Although we're calling this code 4 for now.
Can anyone else not access anything right now?
Yeah, I can't. Got my torch away.
Oh.
I can't take any pictures. Guys, if you're taking pictures, man, I'm just taking pictures. Everything I'm filming is shocking. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm trying to finish taking pictures, but my battery died or something.
Film shocking, man.
Be advised, there's a white progress that just drove by heading westbound. It sounded like Sergio was screaming in there, so... but it could have been someone else. Who knows?
I don't know if my evidence bag is empty, and I can't check, so...
Oh, yeah, we can... Yeah. I can't pick
Yeah,
up the
07.
evidence.
Confirm.
I have a picture
Let's,
of
we can't even get them loaded up. Wait, can we?
No. Nothing's working right now. I still just sit down and have a chat. I think that's really the best we can do.
Yeah, I don't feel like fucking.
Oh,
okay.
Put my flashlight away. I also don't...
Hey, I got you. We might be able to load them into vehicles. Stand by. It might just be pockets.
We can get them in.
Okay, affirm. Yeah, we'll get them transported. Everything I think should be fine to do this. If it ain't got nothing to do with our pockets and phone.
Oh, I'm glad to see
I'm
you.
glad I got to see you. Bros, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Been a long time.
Here we go.
A long time. Oh, I can access MTT.
I like your jacket.
You know,
Thank you.
Cassidy, I understand. You've been shot. You've been shot.
No, whoever decided on this blue is crazy.
Yeah, I've got a new tack outfit I need to show you. I think you like it.
It looks horrible.
All right,
Like, it
I've got
actually looks
2 in my
horrible.
vehicle. Or the other 2 loaded up?
Okay,
I've got Hastings and Cassidy. Wait, did you say you have two?
I mean, maybe, but blue and gold, it just looks
Hey,
so
firm.
bad.
390.76 to CMC with gonna be a total of 4 13 alphas.
You look like fucking truancy cops.
Not the fucking truancy cops. Show up to fucking school, bud.
Do you like it? Seriously, do you like the blue?
Not as like a standard thing. Oh god, at all. But listen, I'm gonna roll with it because it's only gonna be for a week or so.
Why do you say that?
Well, isn't that what the announcement said? It's on a trial basis.
I mean, you said they wanted to try new.
Did someone document the original scene?
We can't document things right now. There's nothing we can do.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Hello.
Are you guys having issues with your pockets as
Yeah. Cassie, you're gonna be okay, bud. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna be fine.
Radio check.
10-2.
I've had a lot of accusations, guys. I just want to let you know I haven't done this.
So next time, let's arrest the guy before he radios to his friends for 5 minutes straight.
I'm 100%,
How do you feel
guys.
about that, Rhodes?
Maeve laughed at
I feel that we let people walk over us all the time.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
We
King,
literally
I'll
let that
always
guy
believe you, okay?
sit there on his radio, telling all his friends where they were, where he was.
I don't believe no one.
Like, we let them set up on us. It was very
Yeah,
fucking
shouldn't be happening. Have you check in with Dr. Payne? All right. Matilda, Hastings was pulled out of my car, right?
Get in there.
All right. I saw one additional. There might be one more in a vehicle. I'm not certain.
No, we've got them all.
Hey, firm.
You've done this, King.
At night? I don't know what you were saying.
I said I can't believe you've done this.
Ah, yes.
See, I really don't want to put my class 2 away right now. I like the way it feels in my hand.
It's valid. For now, of course.
Yeah, we're just very, very, very slowly gathering this evidence. It might take a while.
I am, in fact, so thank you.
Yeah, we already knew that, Opal.
Opal, honey, listen, I understand. With the amount of tourniquets and IFAKs and spike strips I carry, I understand. Foot pursuits ain't my thing.
Very emotional baggage.
Oh, girl, you're gonna need to speak to a doctor about that one.
My therapist's been ghosting me for 8 months.
It sounds like your therapist needed therapy.
You can ask Sherry Pye. She's available.
Yeah, see, I was in court when she said she was gonna turn her therapy sessions into podcasts, so I'm good.
Oh.
I still can't do anything.
It may take some time for it to be resolved. So truthfully, we get the officers transported back there. I'll be honest, these things gonna be stuck in our hand. We're just gonna have to make do. I mean, ultimately we can return for the evidence once things, are okay.
Oh, my devious.
But hello, my name is Matt Rhodes, and you deserved it. My name is Matt Rhodes, and this is not the Disney Channel. Holy fuck, I hate locals.
I respect you more now, Mr. Rhodes.
What? Why?
Because you just killed that man and didn't really care about it, I respect that.
Thank you. Thank you. It's locals that I don't care about.
You should really expand that, because not caring about more people feels really good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Ambush.
Not the ambush, the happy feet. All right, Cassidy and Hastings have been returned to their vehicle. Once the other two are back, I say we just clear out until... What the fuck am I staring at right now?
Lieutenant!
Hello?
Yeah, how the fuck?
Oh no,
I'm embarrassed.
I'm here with him. I'll get him transported.
Get a room.